What's up, tubers? Dank Dynasty here. I've completely gutted the room. Wall covering, floor covering, sprayed, bombed, relocated the lights a little bit. They were slightly off center by about 3 inches from where I wanted them. You can see I've got a nice center line on the ceiling there. Follow it down, I got a nice little cross pattern of the lights. You can kind of see how well it kind of comes down there. See it about here and then there. So I'm getting a nice little cross action. That's pretty much like 4 feet off, 5 feet, almost 4.5 feet off the floor. So right about here. So yeah, getting really good light coverage now, and you can see it drop down to that corner there, from there, and then across. So I'm getting a lot better light coverage with this. The lights set up on the about 90 degrees out from what they were. Throws the light spectrum so much better. So just a quick update, showing you what's going on. Definitely pulled all the covering off. We've got a pond liner here. We're gonna line the floor with a 10x7 pond liner, then recover the walls with more white mylar. I'm considering putting a shelving unit in about here on this wall. I have this AC or this outlet down here, and I'm considering mounting my dehumidifier up on this shelf. So that's kind of temporary at this point. I'm not sure, or in the works. I'm not sure what I'm going to do with that, but I definitely need to get the wall covering up and the floor pond liner down. And I may do another spray just before that, just to make sure. But this is just it for now. I'll be back in a little bit for me. Be a few seconds for you guys. So thanks for watching. What's going on, tubers? Dank Dynasty back. We got our wall covering up. Started right here, at the very end of the roll that was nice and square, and I had enough to go all the way around and just make it around this corner, which I'm super happy about. I don't need to buy any more wall covering. I do have some extra pond liner that I'm going to use for blackout material, to black out this particular AC enclosure and whatnot here. You see a little bit of light coming through. Yeah, we'll just finish sealing that up with the old Gorilla duct tape, and works great. Pond liner was just big enough. That pond liner all done. Sealed that right up to the wall and the floor. Can't complain. Turned out pretty good, I think. Pond liner was a little thinner than I expected, so I am going to have to take it easy on it. I won't be able to get really aggressive with it like I could with linoleum, but anyways, for 39 bucks, I guess that's what I get. The next size up was 139, so $100 more get you 20 more mils. But, well, I've got to do something with this ventilation system, and I've still got to do something with that shelving unit for my dehumidifier. So I've still got a lot of work ahead of me. I still have my vent going up through the roof, so that's not so much of an issue. I just need to connect the hoods together and make it all work. Get some fresh air intake through the hoods. Exhaust goes up through the roof. Blah blah blah, you all know that already. Temps are obviously kicking ass because there's no lights on here, but anyways, we're going to work on that stuff and we'll be back shortly. Take it easy. What's up, folks? Dank Dynasty back. Showing you a little bit of what we got done so far. Completely sealed around the pond liner to the wall. It was just big enough, perfect. Ceiling, nice and sealed. So this room's like 90% sealed, minus a little bit on the edges here. Just above the sheetrock I have plastic ceiling above the sheetrock, so this room is basically sealed. We're running around 74.9, 0.5 I guess, 75 degrees, 38% humidity. I added the other piece of linoleum in here. Tape that down. We're not going to be putting our reservoir back in here. We're going to be doing something different. Our reservoir actually had a leak in it, I noticed. So we're going to try something a little bit different with that. To try to neaten this panel board up and things like that. I think for now my dehumidifier is just going to stay in the corner like it was before. It seems like a good spot, fits underneath the fan well, doesn't really affect much of the grow space. These are the totes that I'm considering growing in, 18-gallon totes. I kind of like these. I've seen a few. Ow! Yeah, low bridge. I've seen a few people growing these before. Obviously, I won't have a full 18 gallons of soil in there. Probably bring the soil up to, roughly maybe an inch or two above this line, maybe halfway up between this line and the top, to give myself plenty of room. But that's the plan. It'll be probably like 14 gallons of soil in there, 12 to 14 gallons of soil. And I think 4 of those would line up pretty well in this room very nicely. And that's pretty much all I want to do is like 4 plants. I was kind of limiting myself with 2 before. I didn't really like that. So now I'm a little less limited, can run a few different strains, and I like that a little better. Get the fans set up, get them rotating nicely. This one over here on the side, got them at a nice appropriate height for me. What else? What else have I done? Cleaned up the veg side of the room. Sealed up the floor a little bit more. Again, still really nervous about starting back up because of the root aphids. I pretty much got rid of all the buckets, tried to keep everything sterile as hell. I'm going to go back through here with an alcohol base, spray the hell out of this. I got a little, excuse me, dust mite rolling across the floor here. And then maybe go after through with a pesticide, Captain Jack's. It's got spinosad in it. Seems to work really well. So that's basically what's going on for now. You can kind of see my whole space here, the AC in there. Still got to light-proof some of this room. I'm not too worried about it because I don't have any plants that I'm going to send into veg for the next week or so. So I got plenty of time. Yeah, everything's cleaned back up. Gonna go back through, spray it one more time to make sure anything that comes in the room will be getting a dunk and a soak in spinosad. And I'm hoping for the best here, folks. Let's just cross my fingers and wish the best for me. So we'll see what we get. I thank you for watching, and I would love to see you subscribe, comment, like, and feel free to, like I said, leave any comments. From Maine, try to keep it green, keep it simple, and that's how we roll up here. So, alright guys, thanks for watching, thanks for sitting through this rant, and I should have some plants transplanted here shortly, and I will keep you updated on how that's going. So, thanks a lot for watching. Be right back.